Are people answering your phone calls? Are they answering your texts? Are they opening your emails? Well, do you, when they call you, are you opening theirs? Let's talk about what's really going on here. We'll do it next on Purpose Under Pressure. Well, welcome back. My name is Brian, and this is Purpose Under Pressure. It's a podcast about developing sales and leadership success on purpose and under pressure. It's brought to you by the professional sales and leadership training team at Sandler by the Ruby Group. The Ruby Group developing stronger sales teams for tougher conversations. You'll find them in Akron and Columbus, Ohio, Jacksonville, Florida. They're also in Capital Region, New York. Hey, they do their work on purpose so you and your team can represent that way, to get the job done, to make the sale on purpose the right way, to lead people to success on purpose, following your core values. It's just the right way to do the right thing. And if you're interested in that kind of thing, then I hope that you will reach out to the Ruby Group. They are at therubygroup.sandler.com. So let's get cooking. I want to talk today, I'm probably going to tick some people off, but I want to talk today about why people aren't picking up your phone calls, why they're not answering your emails, why they're not dropping everything in their busy day to respond to your text. Now, I've got a podcast coming up here shortly with Sandler trainer Lauren Valentine. She's going to help us figure out how to overcome that issue, how to create better emails, how to get the phone answered. I'm not going to do that because it's hard. I don't have every answer. I don't have the magic bullet, but I do want to help you to understand why it's happening because I think it's important. I need you to understand what you're up against, maybe even God forbid, maybe even what you've done to yourself. See, I'm a business owner. My business is small, relatively speaking, compared to some of the big boys out there that people are trying to talk to. No one's having full team whiteboard strategy sessions at 6 p.m. on a Sunday night trying to figure out how to get me on the phone, right? I'm a little fish in a big pond. And yet I get 7 to 8 or 9 or 10 of the rudest, most obsolete, ridiculous, unnecessary phone calls every single day. At least 7, if not 15 different emails and phone calls and text messages and LinkedIn ad connection requests. And they constantly are badgering me, trying to sell me something I don't even want. Many times, things that I'm not even qualified for. They bought a list, they've got my phone number, and they're just dialing. None of them giving a moment to ask about me. None of them. They don't care about what I need. It's all about them. And I'm sorry if this is offending you. This is just my experience. One of my clients just told me about recently, they pick up their phones because they rely on new business, and they picked up the sales call, and that salesperson on the other line hollered the F-bomb at him, just dropped it and hung up. In other words, that person didn't want the person on the other line to pick up the phone. It was actually messing up with their day. Don't pick up the phone or I'm going to F-bomb you. I mean, come on. I'm not going to pick up the next one, right? Now, I know you're not doing that, but I'm trying to get you to understand why this is happening and why it's so hard for people to pick up the phone or answer email. Email's even worse. Email's ridiculous because it makes me feel bad. I'm a salesperson that values prospecting and connections and new opportunities, and yet I'll just flat out delete every single email that I don't recognize that looks salesy. I won't even give it a chance. Why? Because I can no longer take the time to separate the good actors from the bad. And all of them, at least the bad ones, all of them, they're sales ads. Oh, you opened my email? Here's what I can do for you. Here's what I can do. Here's what my product can do. Here's what I've done for other people. It's all just ads. And I have to believe they're getting paid on how many times they get sent and not on how many times they're opened, because they're just not worth opening. Do you get people putting appointments on your calendar that you never approved? I don't even have to tell you more about that and how frustrating that is. It's not even fair. It ought to be illegal. LinkedIn, I rarely accept a connection anymore unless I have a significant connection with that person. If I know that that person knows someone else that I know, then I allow the trust to happen and I'll connect and happily connect. But I won't do it otherwise because they just hammer me with a sales brochure or a pamphlet or try to get me on the phone to do something. And that's not what LinkedIn's for. And texting, if you're not Eddie Bauer trying to sell me a pair of hiking pants on sale in the clearance aisle, I don't want you on my text, because the bad salespeople have lost my respect, and one bad apple ruins the sauce. And that's what's going on. So I'm not sure if it's going to get any easier, especially with AI. They'll be answering all the phone calls at some point. But we as salespeople have got to figure out ways to talk to people, to create opportunities to do good. The good salespeople will. And here's how. When you get an opportunity, number one, when someone picks up the phone, be helpful. If someone picks up the phone, be remembered as the good call someone had that day. This is key. What is your goal? If you're calling somebody, what is your goal if you call a stranger and the stranger says hello? Say hello back. Be friendly, be helpful, be kind, be about them. Don't be about you. Ask permission to talk further and to take the next step. If they're going with that, that's good. Number 2, if they pick up the phone, if they answer your email, don't abuse it. If someone connects on LinkedIn, that's not the same as an estimate for an order. That's not an invoice. If someone connects on LinkedIn, they're not making a sale. They're offering an opportunity to connect. Nothing more. Don't hound them. Don't insta-sell them. Don't fire off your brochure. Just connect. It's the same with emails. Just because you have a fancy automated email campaign system that delivers 14 contact touches in 13 days doesn't mean you should use it. And number 3, most importantly, never send an email or make a call that you wouldn't be happy to receive on the other side yourself. Do you want that newsletter that your company sends going out to your customers? Would you want it going to you? Well, if you don't want it coming to you, don't send it. Fix it. Make it better. Put some good information in it that the other person will want to read. That's how you make your email work better. Make it something someone wants to receive. Make that phone call something someone wants to get. When you treat people the way you want to be treated, 9 times out of 10, it's going to work out well. It's called the golden rule for a reason, and you should do it in all things. So like I said, I'm going to have Lauren Valentine from Sandler on the show shortly to help you to know what she knows about using email the right way, prospecting the right way, ways to get results. But until then, just know, hey, if you're part of the problem, then you're making the problem worse. I hope that's not you. I hope you'll figure out a way to get them to answer the phone or answer the email. And when they do, I hope you treat them like gold. Folks, thank you for being here. Thanks for listening and watching. Don't forget to like us or subscribe or follow us. Tell a friend. We are new episodes multiple times a week, and I hope you won't miss any of those. You'll find all past episodes of Purpose Under Pressure at brianmediastrategies.com/podcast and wherever you stream your favorite shows. It's brought to you by the Ruby Group, developing stronger sales teams for tougher conversations. Until next time, stand strong. It's not easy. There's going to be pressure. Just stay on purpose.